Orientation of organizational learning. Organization employ some common orientation for efforts, knowledge, discrimination. As organizational learning does not able take place using linear models. It may take place in a planned or in the informal way. The following are some of the orientation organization adapt for the sake of knowledge discrimination. Knowledge sources, individual level learning, product and process focus, documentation, discrimination of knowledge, organizational learning, value chain, skill development. Knowledge sources. It becomes imperative on the part of organization to assess their source of knowledge. They must finalize whether to develop new knowledge internally or stock inspiration in external ideas. In other words, the organization must decide innovating ideas or to adopt or intimate ideas and concept. Individual level learning. Learning at the individual level is a process of obtaining and retaining skill and information with relevant aptitude that leads to changes and improvements in action and decision making. The process of organizational learning is, however, is not that popular than individual learning. All learning can be characterized as occurring at the individual level. The focus of an organization should be on improving the learning skill that might help in generating competitive advantages of individuals. Hence, to ensure effectiveness in this exercise, individual must fully integrate and incentives that the individual's action and learning to maximize the benefits of learning at the organizational level. In this way, an efforts effective organization ensures that an individual action and learning support the organization, leading to creation of should shared understanding. Therefore, integration of individuals learning and action makes the explanation to learn, work and compute better than they could other their own. Focus on product and process. Organization must prepare to accumulate knowledge about their product and service outcomes or about the basic process understanding their various products. Documentation. When a long time employee leaves the organization, the business concerned is likely to lose the utility of the individual's explicit knowledge acquired by him by virtue of his education. when the same is not shared or stored or made as a part of collective memory. By adopting proper documentation, it is possible to retain the individual's explicit knowledge in the form of a database and use it is for information processing whenever required. This calls for the development organization memory or a publicly documented body of knowledge. Dissemination of knowledge. An organization must establish an atmosphere in such a way that is encourages and induce learning. It uses written communication and formal education methods or certify learning through writing down the procedures. Learning fades through customers between role models and get experts. This is an informal approach. In other approach, learning occurs when members of an occupational group or work team share their experience in ongoing dialogue. Organizational learning. Organizational learning must encounter on method and tools to improve performance or on testing the assumption underlying the action. Organizational performance problems are more likely due to lack of awareness or inability to articulate and check underlying assumption than to a functions of pure efficiency. Generally, this learning capacity reinforce each other. Value chain. Organization must build an index of their core competence and learning investments. This helps the organization to value their customer competencies and learning. Learning investment includes allocation personal and money to develop knowledge and skills over time, including training and education. Pilot projects, development assignment, available resource, and so on. If a particular organizations heavily focused on heavy engineering, it would have a natural basis favor of sustaining learning investment is related area value change classified into two categories: internally directed activities of a design and make nature and those more externally focused of a cell and deliver nature. The former includes R&D, engineering and manufacturing. The latter are sales, distribution and service activities. Skill development. Individual and group skill are important for an organization. In order to develop both individual and group skill, business enterprise adopt better ways of integrating individual learning programs with terms. The Economic Intelligence Unit EIU, in cooperation with IBM Consulting Group, had conducted an incentive study of emerging organizational learning and knowledge management practice around the globe of companies. The organization learning activities undertaken are behavioral changes to improve teamwork, changing individual and corporate behavior. Organizational learning, it is broadcast sense, refers to a variety of practice and values that enable a company to explore continually new direction and anticipate or even lead changes in the marketplace and society. Learning enhances a company spirit, innovativeness, and adaptability. Technological change, shorter product life cycle, market shift, and global competition affect some industries more than others. But all companies need to synthesize information and generate knowledge faster. Learning addresses a company desire to better anticipate and adapt to enhancing market conditions, reach the market with more innovative product faster than competitors, and maximum responsiveness to customers' needs. Learning organizations are effective not only towards creating new knowledge but also in applying that knowledge to improve their tasks and activities. Learning builds shareholders' value for the long term managerial accounting systems that currently guide investment and strongly offer little insight into the value of human now, how creative and experience add to product and services and other companies now report intangible asset in their balance sheet. They recognize that learning is the key contributor to value additional in the end. Element characteristics of a learning organization. What are different characteristics of organization? Organization structure, plot, decentralized dynamic network, availability of information, system in place to make information freely available, trust culture, high level of trust, self mastery, prescribed communication, decentralized communication process, innovation and risk taking encouraged, manager style, facilitator coaching style, learning system, conditional learning and doubt keep loop learning. Peter Sens, in these books, The Fifth Discipline 1990, describe the core of a learning organization. According to Sens, and work as 5 learning disciplines which represents both personal and organizational learning and practice. This includes personal mastery. Personal mastery is one of the core disciplines needed to build a learning organization. Personal mastery applies to individual learning, and since says that organization cannot learn until their members begin to learn personal mastery as two components. First one must define what one is trying to achieve a goal. Second one must have a true measure of how close one is to the goal. Individuals who practice personal mastery experience other change in their thinking. They learn to use both reason and institution to create. They become system thinkers who see the interconnected of everything around them, and as a result they feel more connected to the whole. Traditional managers have always thought that they had to have all the answers for their organization. The managers of the learning organization know that their staff have the answers. The job of the manager in the learning organization is to be the teacher or coach who help unleash the creative energy in each individual organization. Learn through the strengthly of the individual learners. Mental models. A mental models is one way of looking at the world. It involves each individual reflecting upon conditions of classifying and improving his or her internal pictures of the world as a seeing how they shape personal action and decision. It is a framework for the cognitive process of one mind in other world is determined how one thinks and act. A simple example of a mental model continues from an exercise described in the fifth discipline field book. Learning only come from seeing the world the way it really is. Shared vision. A shared vision begins with the individual, and individual vision is something that one person holds as a truth. Organizations use individual vision of its member to build shared visions. This means that organizational visions must created through interaction with the individuals in the organization. The leader's role in creating a shared vision is to share an own vision with the employees and not to force that vision on others, but rather to encourage others to share the vision too. Based on these visions, the organization vision should evolve. It would be native to expect that the organization to change overnight from having a vision that is communicated from the top to an organization where the vision evolves from the visions of all the peoples in the organization. The organization will have to go through major changes for this to happen. Team learning. This involves relevant thinking skills that enable groups of people to develop intelligence and an ability that is effort team learning is vital because teams, not individuals, are the fundamental learning unit in modern organization. System thinking. This is involved a way of thinking about and a language for describing and understanding process and interrelationship that shape the behavior of system. It is a paradigm premised upon the primary of the whole, the antithesis of the traditional evaluation of the concept of learning in Western cultures. This discipline helps managers and employees alike to see how to change system more effectively and to or more in time tune with the larger process of the natural and economics. The people to focus on the whole system and by providing the patterns from the systems they see at work. This enables to system thinking is most clearly interrelated with the other, especially with mental models, shared vision, and the team learning.